Is your child very restless and unable to pay attention in class? Or do you struggle to concentrate at work or find it hard to organize and complete your tasks or personal projects? It's likely not laziness or apathy. You or your child may be dealing with a neurological disorder known as ADHD. In this video, we'll share 5 signs that indicate you're not a lazy person, but could potentially have ADHD. Although laziness and attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, ADHD, may appear similar on the surface, they are 2 completely different things. Laziness is attributed to a lack of willpower or motivation, whereas ADHD is a recognized medical disorder. Laziness may be temporary and specific to certain situations or tasks, while ADHD tends to be chronic and can impact a person's physical and mental functioning, as well as their daily life. However, please remember that this video is for educational purposes only. To receive a diagnosis, we recommend consulting a healthcare professional. Here are 5 signs that you're not a lazy person, but could potentially have ADHD. 1. Your childhood. Did you have poor academic performance as a child, but excelled in activities you enjoyed, such as drawing, solving math problems, or participating in sports? Children with ADHD often experience academic difficulties due to various factors related to their neurological condition. These difficulties can include trouble maintaining attention, organizing tasks, setting priorities, as well as impulsive and hyperactive behavior. However, when a person has ADHD, it's likely that they exhibited symptoms during childhood but weren't formally diagnosed or were misdiagnosed as mood swings, lack of memory, or even rebelliousness. 2. Variability in concentration. Do you find it very challenging to concentrate, but you notice that in certain things you can become overly focused? Whether it's a personal project, work, or a hobby. Individuals with ADHD have difficulties with concentration due to flaws in the brain's attention system. However, when a person with ADHD is highly motivated, passionate, or interested in something, they can intensely concentrate, completely ignoring time and their surroundings. In these cases, this intense concentration can be beneficial, as it allows exceptional performance and deep dedication to the task or project at hand. 3. Leaving things unfinished. Have you felt sad or angry with yourself because you feel incapable of finishing the things you start? People with ADHD often procrastinate or abandon their personal projects or tasks at home or school, regardless of how enthusiastic they were when starting them. Although this tendency can be frustrating and represent a significant challenge for those experiencing it, there are procedures and treatments that can help improve the situation. Understanding how your brain, concentration, and interest work will help lighten the burden of expectations and demands that individuals with ADHD carry. Engaging in therapeutic processes and complementary medicine can make a big difference in your daily life. 4. Lack of impulse control. Have you spent money you didn't have on something you didn't need? Or do you prefer to accelerate when a traffic light turns yellow instead of stopping? Or does your child often attract attention at school for being talkative and restless? The lack of impulse control can be an indicator of ADHD. People with ADHD have a heavy foot on the accelerator, but a weak brake pedal. Some may talk nonstop or interrupt others while they're speaking, and they may even make hurtful or inappropriate comments because they lack an adequate filter for what they say or think. In other aspects of life, they may ignore red traffic lights while driving or make impulsive purchases when they don't have enough money to sustain their lifestyle. They may also frequently change partners or jobs due to a low tolerance for human frustrations. Many undiagnosed adults with ADHD tend to make hasty and impulsive decisions that come with significant consequences. 5. Inability to organize. Do you find it very difficult to establish priorities and resist the distractions around you? Perhaps you prefer to play video games all day instead of finishing a final project for school or an urgent work report. ADHD is characterized by limiting the cognitive abilities that allow us to organize, plan, set goals, maintain attention, regulate emotions, and retain and manipulate short-term information. All of these are essential for good organization. These difficulties can have a significant impact on your daily life, such as academic performance, work performance, time management, and personal relationships. However, through ADHD management strategies, appropriate therapy, and support, individuals with ADHD can learn to develop organizational skills and compensate for these difficulties. Did you relate to more than one of these signs? Share your experience in the comments. Remember that these labels do not define who you are. And please share this video with a friend who considers themselves lazy but might have ADHD.